All right. So I'm watching RDBX. I know EVOK is moving a lot right now, but I personally don't really care about it because it's too low of a price for me, so I'm not super excited about it. But here at Open, I'm looking at RDBX because RDBX had a nice setup. It's still above VWAP, 1 minute MACD, it's about to cross, 5 minute MACD is curling here. But we'll see how long that lasts. I'm not going to trade the first minute, could have taken a trade right there, but I'm not going to trade the first minute. This one's not too big of a mover, so I might have to take bigger size on it. I want to see what it's actually going to move like though. So right here we had some sideways consolidation. But like I said, I'm not going to trade the first, what is it called? The first candle here, even though it's making a huge move without me. So really strong, this one. All the way back down to 60 though. 50. I also have NKTX on watch. This one, oh my god. This one made a massive move yesterday. I was so upset. As soon as I shut down, it made a big move. And I was like, you gotta be joking. It got halted literally the next minute after I shut down. So that's because I was looking at it like, oh, I want to get in, because it held what, 16 or 15. And I was like, oh, I should get in because it's looking really good here. And I was like, nah, I can't do it. I'm gambling on emotions at this point. Like, there was a setup and I liked it, but I got so excited. It's like, nah, I'm gambling. So I had to avoid it. ABDL's hitting the scans as well. And KTX, go back to this one. So this one, we already know how this one works pretty much. Like, makes a big move and then massive rejection. It's pretty choppy as well. It's right at its 200. Its 200 is at 1680 here, I think. Yes, 1685 just about. So I don't know, we'll see. I might take a small starter and then build into my position if it can hold this level here. The next 5 minute opens pretty soon. I definitely want to see if it can hold above this level. I want to see it break above the VWAP. I might just get in here. There's 90. So I should take it at 85. I want to see it break 17. Let's see. No break of 17 there. Not quite. There's a break. 1705 is the high. 1709. Back down. See if we get a sideways consolidation candle here. We already got one pullback. I finished kind of low. I don't want it to break its high again here. I wanted to just at least sideways consolidate. I don't want it to dip below VWAP like this either. I'm probably going to wait for the next 5 minute. I kind of expected that rejection. That's why I wanted it to break 17. So as long as it can hold within this range, we can definitely get in for another retest of 17. And this is a major resistance level here. These lines that I drew out, they're huge resistance levels. So the next one, once we break this level and hold above, it would be 1750. And that'd be my next target on the next 5 minute candle. So massive rejection all the way back down here. Could have bought this dip right here at support, but we're at 53. Would have been a 7-cent winner there, I guess. We already know how I was getting filled yesterday. It's specifically because of my routes. There's nothing wrong with the stocks. I'm just routed at NSDQ, which isn't on the main thing here. So let's keep an eye on NXT, what? Let's keep an eye on NKTX here for the next 5 minutes. It's not looking hot anymore. Now it's kind of just pulling back too much. And we know how it went yesterday. It was just crossing the MACD, curling, back up, crossing, curling. So it's just like wavy, but you know, this one has big potential. So we'll wait on it. 5 minutes not looking the best at all down here at this point. It's looking pretty done. But we'll see. RDBX, go back to this one, breaking lower. It's not really recovering at this point either. EVOK was the one that was on watch pre-market for everybody, it seemed. But this one's not doing so hot either. So, we're definitely gonna have to wait. So RDBX is popping back above VWAP here, but if it can't break and hold above VWAP, then it's not even good. What I think it could do is just come back down to 4 and break its last 5 minute. So there's a rejection already. This could be just a pullback at VWAP and then a continuation, like a bear flag, pretty much. So no, I'm not looking at this one either. NKTX, go back to this one. So next 5 minute did open and it is curling. I'll probably get in on the next 5 minute. I don't know. It keeps rejecting down here. It's touched this 1620 level several times already and hasn't done anything, hasn't broken lower yet. Let's see if it does it here. It's holding. Basically a double bottom. Just like yesterday. Yesterday was a missed opportunity. You know, a huge spike I missed because I couldn't recognize a pattern. Now this one's doing the same thing. Hasn't broken lower. It's still holding 25. So not sure why that is. I could take an entry here. Will we see that spike? I don't think so. Just because, well, I mean, we might, but last time yesterday, it was at VWAP when it did that spike. So that's why I was buying into support, I guess. Here, I mean, it's technically support, but I think this thing can just drop at any time. Just not sure why at 25 it's not moving. Plus, the spreads are kind of big right now, too. Well, now they're not. No break at 25. This is if it doesn't break on this one. Oh, I was gonna say if it doesn't break here, I'll get in for a long at 1630. So no, I think if NKTX can't pop up and recover here, I think it's kind of done at this point. Oh, it's easy to borrow. I forgot about that. We could short it. Break at 16 there. That would have been a really nice short. Ugh. I completely forgot it was easy to borrow. It's whatever. So nothing else is hitting the scans. I'm not really interested in anything else. SKYH. Okay, for the break of 11 here. 1169 is the halt level. We just reached 1 million in volume. 10 and 5 minute look pretty good. No clear pattern that I see. It's somewhat of a flag here and a rip, but now I gotta see if it's gonna hold. So I do like this one. I want to see sideways consolidation after this rip here because it seems to have a hard time holding this high. It's all the way back in the teens. I want to see some sideways consolidation, make sure it holds 11. It's pretty whippy too. Spreads are tricky. See what this wants to do. So it broke 11. I don't want to get in too early and then it flushes on me. We're at the 30-second mark here. This one's so choppy too. I can't tell. I want to try at the same time. I'm gonna get in here. 1104 is where I'm in at. Getting in for this next push here. Let's see if we get that break. 1140 there, trying to sell. Well, having the same problem as yesterday. I'm not getting a fill. Exact same problem as yesterday, so that shouldn't have been a loss there. I gotta change my route in that case because this is getting kind of ridiculous. I'm not getting filled. I had a really good entry there, but I'm not getting filled. I wanted to get filled at 1139 there. Just my route is what's killing me. So that kind of sucks. So double top there. Once I'd seen it was running into resistance, I was giving it some time to break 1140, but didn't want to do it. So maybe this next 1 minute might. We'll test it again. It's having a hard time though. And buy up here, try it up here, 1133, 35, 40. Trying to sell here, but selling. I even hit the bid right there. That's insane. So hitting the bid again. That's another loss. These shouldn't be losses, but it's skipping my order too. So I don't know. I even hit the bid and I couldn't get filled there. So it's definitely my route. NSDQ. I don't even see it here. I don't even know where it's at. I can buy, but I'm buying pretty high, I'd say. So 10-cent loser there. Another, loss over here. So 6-cent loss, 10-cent loss, plus 6-cent commissions. So it's about 20-something cents, 22 cents. That sucks. Like, that actually sucks. These two of these trades should have been winners, especially the first one. The first one was a really good entry, and it finished all the way at 40 there. So NSDQ on the ask where I'm trying to sell is all the way down here, 1144, and what's showing on the ask right now is 1124. So NSDQ is also here at 1130. So about a whole 10 cents away is what I'm trying to sell at practically. So that's why, like right here, I could put smart routing, but I heard that I get charged even higher commissions with smart routing, which is why I specifically had it to NSDQ, because NSDQ, when I checked, I don't know how many stocks at the time, I checked a lot of stocks at the time, they all seem to have NSDQ in them, but I used to route to ARCA specifically, and then ARCA wasn't so common on some stocks that I was trading at the time. But I might just put it to, I don't know, I might just swap it to smart route, like deal with the commission, I guess, because I can't be dealing with these losses here. These should have been winners, both of them. I don't even want to count them as losers, but it is what it is. Realistically, it would have been a loser anyways if I did happen to get in. So I'm not gonna blame the stock there. NKTX. Let's go back to this one. So this one's kind of flagging here. It's bear flagging on the 1 minute. Will we see a reversal though? If this can finish high, I'm kind of interested in getting in. If this can finish around 1625. I'll get in for the next 1 minute or even the next 5 minutes to break this high touch view up again, 1660. I wouldn't be opposed to it. 1 minute's curling here, so see if it's going to continue being sideways or we're going to rip. Go back to SKYH. So I do like SKYH here. What I don't really like is the 1 minute MACD, but just knowing how I got filled on this one, I don't know. I'm just kind of upset about that because they actually shouldn't have been losers. And I can change it to smart route right now, but I have to not turn off the stream, but you know, block my screen here because all my information is going to show. So I don't know. I'll just deal with it. I'll change it after the stream. So next 5-minute open here, but it might be we have an inside candle here. See if we get another one so we can get an inside and then a break higher. So there's a break. Next 1 minute, potential entry. Spreads though, I don't like the spreads, and NSDQ is not there either, so I might not get filled again. That's the risk I'm having to take here. Should I get it on the next 5 minute? This one could just keep holding, it could just be sideways until the next 5 minute. We are flagging on the 1 minute though. Let's see the direction this symmetrical triangle takes. The 1 minute MACD is curling here. It kind of made that cross on this candle, but now it's back down, so we can see it towards the high side, but now it's breaking trend. See how far below it breaks. If it breaks 16, I think it's kind of done to the downside. Let's see what it wants to do. The longer it sideways consolidates, the less healthy it looks, I'd say. Could get in for a short here at 16.07. SKYH is hitting the scans again, but I don't really want to trade it at this point, just because the spreads, or just because the route. Even this one, I shouldn't be trading this one, but the route's literally right there, so it's a better potential to get filled. So still sideways consolidating here. It's still trading within this little range. We can readjust our position here. There's a break finally. See if it's actually gonna hold though. So far so good. So yeah, I guess that was the one to get in on right there. 1620 all the way to 1650 basically. Broke its 5 minute high and everything. Let's see if it continues holding though, because if it all the way back down 16. So massive pop and now a rejection. So at this point I'm reconsidering, is this even worth trading? We're below VWAP. It broke its high and its low. I don't know. It ended in like just a doji, you know. It's not choosing a clear direction. It's kind of what the market's been recently, is you don't really know. So sideways still. Could wait for the next 5 minutes to break this high, but are we really gonna break that high? So there's a massive move. I'm not gonna be surprised if we see a massive rejection with it. So what I'm nervous about is if I get in up here around 1640 for the break of 1650 and a breakthrough VWAP, pop above VWAP and then retest 17 later. What I'm nervous about is if I get in at 40, hits 50, flushes down to 20, and then I'm done. It's like, that would actually suck. So I'm already down like 80 bucks, I'm sure. And that's because I shouldn't be. I had one really good trade. You know, it was about a 35-cent winner after commission. Well, after commission, no, it'd be like 32, 33-cent winner. That would have been perfect. You know, it's almost 100 bucks or probably 100 bucks. But, and then the other one, same thing. 1133 is trying to sell at 1146 there. That's what it's showing. But, you know, that would have been a good trade too. 13 cents, so 10 cents after commission. But same situation, just couldn't get filled. So I'm just going to have to take the loss. I'm not going to say it's a winner. Okay, so 1680 right here is a 200. But at the same time, the VWAP's right here with it. So, and then we got another $0.50 here with it. So 3 resistance levels here that we got to keep an eye out for. And I wouldn't be surprised like this if we're getting a rejection with it. So this would have been a nice candle to enter on for a long, but this one just destroyed it. So now it's all the way back down. So now it's just showing that it couldn't hold above this triangle level. It's actually broken lower back into its old trend. So now it's like, what do you want to do? Super tricky, this one, with its spreads too, 5 cents right now. I mean, is it really worth trading below VWAP? Like, do I need to take this trade that bad? I don't think so. If anything, I could wait again for the next 5 minute. Because, I mean, even the 10 minutes flagging here. I'd rather get in for a short in the next 10 minute or the next 5 minute than go on a long here. I could take a long right here because it kind of held, but I don't know. I don't really feel like it's worth it. I'd rather trade this above VWAP. So here's one flag, I guess. Here's another flag. It's the third leg up. Let's break the 5 minute high here, potentially. But we're running into major resistance here at 50. And then we also got the VWAP at 56. So rejecting that level, it can't quite hold. We'll see what my fills are like. After I shut it down today, I'm gonna swap to smart routing. And we'll see what my fills are like with that, if it's choppier, like worse or what. And then I'll also look at the commissions. I don't know if it's gonna track my commissions with a simulator account, but I would definitely like to see what the commissions are like, the difference. Because if it's only like a 2-cent difference compared to a destination route, then if I also get better fills, then I might as well stick to smart routing. Like, it's not a big deal. But if I'm just getting totally screwed on smart routing, like if they're double commissions what I'm getting paid or what I'm getting charged now, like forget it. I'm not gonna bother. I'd rather just stick with NSDQ, sell in the bid if I can, or take the loss. Like, that'd be much easier. Because those commissions rack up quick. Anything I get in on a short here, it's 1620. Target would be the break of 16 again or something. That's already breaking trend. Next 5 minute opens here. So I'd be anticipating the next 5 minute low break. if it somehow recovers, I would be blown away. I'd be so shocked, like what just happened. Now that it's finishing high, I might have to reconsider my short position. But at the same time, 5 minute doesn't look too strong. So a spike here, I wouldn't even think a spike is gonna hold, very long above VWAP or anything. I think it would just reject. Only way that I think it would possibly flip long is if it breaks this low and then pops all the way back up to 1630 or 1640, and then we see another retest. But if it can't break that low, then I don't know. Or if it breaks the low and it doesn't recover, if it doesn't do that, then obviously it's to the downside. This could be a small head and shoulders pattern forming as well. So if we get another test here to 1630, then it could be small head and shoulders. Here's the shoulder, the head, and then another shoulder here. And then it's a confirmation for sure to the downside, but we'll see. SKYH again hitting the scans here. So this one, we already know it pops and then fails. Right now it's kind of holding though, 3 candles in. Break at 12, let's see it. Not quite. Huge seller at 12. We're going to have to wait for it to retest in another candle. I think we need a pullback, small pullback or sideways consolidation, and then the next 1 minute after that, I think we could see the break. But right now, it's having a hard time breaking 12. It needs to break like right now, and then we see some sideways consolidation next. But it's having a hard time here. So maybe this next 1 minute will do it. And there it is. But it's not holding. Oh, well. Kind of holding, not anymore. Well, I don't know. Every time I say that, it's just popping back up to 1205, 12. There you go. So now it's not holding. So let's see if it's going to be a 1 minute pullback or we're going to see a 5 minute pullback. I'm going to give it a chance for the 1 minute pullback here. I'd say maybe like a 2 candle pullback on the 1 minute. Oh, well, that would technically be a 5 minute pullback or a 5 minute setup, I guess. So sideways consolidation. We're going to break this last 1 minute low. So there, broke its 1 minute low. Now we have a 2 candle pullback. Could get in at the 80 level here. Still wait for it to pull back a little more. It's holding though. See what it does in these last couple seconds. I could take a long at 84 because it is holding the 80s pretty well. So now it's breaking down to 70, but popping back up. So it's not looking too bad for a long here, and retest at 12. Finish kind of low, so I might have to stop out. It can't pop back above and break its last high, then so there's 95. 86, so that would have been a good entry at 84 there. 1207, sell there probably, try to get rid of it there. So could have taken the trade, but I'm not going to take the trade because I mean it's just going to make my account look even worse. Like if I had smart route, this wouldn't be a problem. I would be taking these trades regardless. So that would have been a winner right there too. 84 and then sell at 1207, sell even here at 12. I don't even care. 16-cent move, 13 after commission. So all 3 trades today would have been winners. if I took that one right there too. So I should be green. I don't even like. I really don't even want to mark a red today because I'd technically be on a green streak right now. But oh man, I gotta change that. I really gotta change this to smart route instead of specific destinations. That actually cost me. So again, I'm not gonna write it off as a green day. It's gonna be red because it is what it is. My destination just wasn't there. So wow, what a successful trade that would have been right here. Man, man. Nothing I can do. NKTX, go back to this one, see what this one's doing. So broke lower there. I said I was gonna get short at somewhere in this level here, I think. So I would have had to held, I think, what did I say, 1604? I honestly don't remember. Would have pulled back on me quite a bit here though, and then that's when we'd seen that massive rejection back to 1590. So it wouldn't have been like a crazy trade because it would have been like 10 cents. I would have to held through all that. Would have been down 10 cents, and then I'm making 10 cents not worth the 1-to-1 ratio. So if I did take a short here, then yeah, that could have been might have stopped out, but I could have added into my position in anticipation of that 5-minute low break. Overall, I was going for that 5-minute low break anyway, so might have held. I don't really know. I wasn't planning on shorting this one anyways. I could short it, but same situation as SKYH. Routes aren't there, so they're a couple cents away. I'm not gonna bother. And what else do we have? There's not much on watch. MX. Oh, what happened here? MX. Float must be pretty high because it's not moving. SKYH hitting the scans again, but don't know why it's hitting the scans right now. It didn't do anything. JCSE. This one was halted going up. Oh, it's still halted going up, I guess. Should resume here, actually. Let's see what this one's doing. Not sure what the news is on this. Recent IPO. I don't know what sector it's in. See what it does in resumption. I'm just curious. I'm definitely not gonna trade it. Look at the volume. That thing's done. It's like 200K. It's nothing. It's having a high resumption though. 1425. If this thing just rips into another haul, that's gonna be insane. 1440. Wow, what a resumption. 1460 now. Spreads 40 cents just about. See if this just surges through VWAP and goes to 1584. That'd be insane. Rejection back to 14, so that we see more volume come in. Now down at 26 now. Haul levels right there, 1296. Spreads are insane. So no volume. It's still not over 200K. It's still under 200. That's really light. I would not trade this. That'd be insane. So whatever. RDBX. Oh, let's see. We're getting some green in here. So if we get the break of 14 and it pops above view up here, that'd be insane. See a huge rip to 1541. That'd be crazy. It's 14 again. 1460. Right at view up. See if we get more buying. We're buying pressure here. I can imagine what it would be like trying to get filled here. Oh man, I have my order at 1460 there for the longest time. I wouldn't even want to hit the bid because it's 1385. That's such a huge spread. It gapped up here too. It had a little pop. Can we see more buying pressure in the break of 1460? Once we break 1460, I mean, halt level's right there. I can definitely see it getting halted again. If it gets halted a second time, I can imagine the attention this one get right after. So not quite doing much here. Not doing a whole lot. I was giving it some time on this last 1 minute, but it touched view up and now it's just holding. It's just weird up here. There's a big buy order right there. 12,000. Spreads 1 cent all of a sudden. That's crazy. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to wrap it up here, though, because nothing else hitting the scans, and I don't really feel like sticking around much longer, just because ain't nothing going on. Here's a break. 85 now. Can we get the break of 15? A lot of orders coming through. People selling, too. They're trying to get rid of it. Can we see more buying pressure? The break of 15, and once we break 15, I can definitely see this hit 57. I want to keep watching it, but it's time to go. So let's go ahead and wrap it up, I guess. I'll watch it after the stream. We'll watch it after the stream. Okay, so I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. Again, sucks. Should have been a green day. Should have been a green day, but my routes aren't there. So I should have had smart route on. Instead, it was specifically to NSDQ. NSDQ is all the way down here somewhere. Like I can't even see it here. NSDQ 93 and it's 74 right now. So that's why I wasn't getting filled. Even when I'd hit the bid, you know, I'd get, look, it's 55 down here compared to 70. So, you know, I'd get either a really bad fill on the bid or just a bad fill in general. I couldn't get filled on the ask. So one of the two just wasn't cutting it. Both of them should have been successful trades. Like they were both looking good. So right here, got in at 1104, seen it was holding and seen some buying going through. And then I tried to sell at 1139. Wasn't filled, right? So tried to sell at 1117 even, wasn't filled. So I had to sell at 1098 when I hit the bid. And it wasn't even below 11. I think it was like 1105. And I was like, all right, let me hit the bid. Sold that at 1098, which sucks. So it shouldn't have been a loss, but it is because my route, you know, like whatever. This one here, 1133, going for that break of, or potential break of 1150. I didn't quite break it, so I was trying to sell for a small profit under 1150. I think it did break it actually. Yeah, it did break it. So it broke it, but when I tried to sell, it was in the surge, I guess, at 1146. Just try to get out with small profit while I could. And then it had a rejection, so I had to sell, hit the bid, filled at 1122. So like, you know, 2 unnecessary losses just because my route. Otherwise, you know, it would have been fine. So let's see what we're down today. 60 bucks, not bad. I was kind of expecting to be down a little more, but 20 in commission, like 20 in fees. But I would have had a 30-something cent winner, like 34-cent winner or something. And then the other one was like a 10-cent winner, just about, or 13-cent winner. So really, if you combine the two, I should have been up almost 50 cents today, about 100-something bucks today. Yo, Adobe, stop. So now I'm down 60 bucks. It's like, whatever. I'm gonna change my destination to Smart Route, and we're gonna see if that makes a difference. Because NSDQ today has just not been there on any of the stocks. So even NKTX. NSDQ is the next one. It's not even up here in the first one. What else were we watching? I don't even know. I honestly don't even care at this point. I'm going to change it regardless. So it's down $60 today. We can see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, you know, Smart Route makes a difference, but we'll see. We'll do some tests on it. So I'll see you guys later.